It
So
is.
what happened to your other son Kenny Jr.? Why didn't he continue pursuing a boxing career?
Life happened, man. You can read kids the same books. You can feed them the same food. You can dress them alike. When they were young, people even thought they were twins at a young age. When they're 4 or 5 years old, because they were dressed alike all the time.
Hmm.
But everyone has to make their own choices, but they don't get to choose the consequences. That's one of my favorite quotes that I've made up. You get to make the choices. You don't get to choose the consequences. So I believe the 1996 Olympic team, Andre Durrell was the Olympian at 165 pounds.
Andre Durrell, no, that was in 2004.
I'm sorry. Did I say 96? Oh, I said
Yeah, you said
96.
96.
I
I
went
was,
way back.
yeah,
Two, 2004 Olympic team. Yeah. The
yeah, yeah.
2004 Olympic team, Andre Durrell was the Olympian at 165. Andre Ward was Olympian at 78.
Hmm.
Kenny was the number two ranked fighter at 165 pounds.
Okay, so he
When
had lost
Durrell was
Durrell in the finals.
when no when Durrell was an Olympian,
Oh, okay.
Kenny was ranked right behind him. So they come out with their rankings. Dre was already the Olympian, and then Kenny was right behind him at number two. But he didn't pursue it after he got out of high school. He got out of high school and he started making other choices and doing other things, and that happens.
The,
That's one of them shooting stars that I just talked about.
yeah. Does he have any like regrets as far as like how his like damn man if I only would have stood on point, or is he somewhat satisfied like hey boxing just wasn't for me?
Um, if he had some, he wouldn't tell me.
All right.
All right. And if he has some, he ain't telling nobody else.
I got you. I
But when you see a guy post something, on Facebook showing when he won the nationals or when he did this or when he did that, that lets you know that, he had a love for it and he didn't follow through you know, um, with the path that was laid there for him. And so I'm quite sure there are regrets. Just like anything, anybody else in life, you got regret. I got regrets about a car. I think about this car to this day. I'm driving this car. I love this car. It's one of my favorite cars. And I'm driving this car and it overheated on the highway. And it overheated on the highway. I was on my way to work and this lady stops and she offers me a ride and she was pretty lady offered me a ride. And I couldn't believe it. First of all, I want to get to work and I want to get to work on time because I need this job because I got babies, right? And then somebody stops to help you, you can't believe it. And then on top of it, it's a beautiful lady, right? And she took me to work, took me all the way to work. Never heard from her again, never spoke to her again, never had a conversation with her, nothing. But my car got towed, right? My
Yeah.
car got towed. And I lost that car because of that, because I had to wait 2 weeks to get paid again, and the fees just kept going up and up and up. And then I tried to get the car back, man, and I just didn't have that kind of money
So
to get the car back. So we got regrets about
yeah.
things in life, that we look back on, and that's a simple thing. But you tell me if you went to Sweden and got a gold medal when you was 16, and you went to England and got a silver medal when you was 17, and then you graduate from high school and you never leave the country again after that. So yeah, that's one of those things that he got to live with.
Yeah. No. I can definitely see how he would regret that. Not that he's told you, but I can definitely picture how that could be a
No, because
possibility.
people don't. Now, I'm not just saying it because it's my son. I mean, people don't like to. They don't like to deal with reality like that, man. They don't like to say, "Ah, man, I messed this up," or "I didn't do this right," or whatever. People like to keep it moving and doing, And now we're in the advent of this internet and everything that goes on. So I could have not me, never me. but people have like some of the worst things going on in their life, but they'll put up a post, a picture of them drinking and having dinner somewhere, dressed up all nice and everything. I call it happy pictures of hurt people.
Yeah, nah,
And they living in a different reality, you know. That's not the real reality. That's not what's really going on in your life. That's not, and you know, but this internet gives people an escape, and it
for sure.
gives them a place to go and hey, look at me. And that's not what the regrets are. Ain't nobody on there talking about what they regret.
Nah, that's for sure. People like to show what they want to show.